Hi, welcome. I'm Marlene Shepherd. We're here at Shepherd's, here in the train yards in Ottawa, and this is evolving not only weekly or daily, it's almost hourly. We have heard that the Premier Ford has said that businesses that are non-essential have to close as of tomorrow night. We don't know if we're on that list. We know our store, of course, at Train Yards is closed, but we did have our online still continuing to do business, and you've been so supportive. The orders are coming in, and we have to thank you so much to supporting small businesses who again support lots of staff and lots of vendors who have stores all across the country. So we really appreciate you supporting us as you have, and listening to our videos, and we're very sensitive to the times. We're all going through them, and we wanted to know if these videos, this fashion distraction, helped you through the day, or you didn't really want to hear or see any of them. And we're listening to everything that you say, so please reach out and let us know what we can do and if we should continue. Recently, you've overwhelmingly said to continue with them, so we are trying. We will know tomorrow, once the list comes out from the Ontario government, if online stores have to close. So, in our business, the show goes on until the show stops. So we promised you we would bring you some more scarf tying tricks, and we promised you that we do a live today with some scarves. So, I think we should continue it for as long as we're here, and really appreciate, as I said, your support of small business in Canada and your interest in what we're doing. So anyway, let's put on a smile, let's put on a face, and we'll continue. So we have there's 4 of us left here, skeleton staff working the online. Many of them have been working from home also, but we've come in today. So the ladies are all ready to model and show you some scarf tricks with smaller scarves. We did one last week with Love's Pure Light, and some of you said, well, those are very large scarves. Could you do something with smaller ones? So that's what we're going to do. And they're all wearing the new sandwich line that just arrived last week. It's all in blues and it's casual, so we hope you enjoy it, and we'd love to hear your feedback as we're going through this together and as this being live. And we'll be updating you with our videos throughout the week if we are able to remain open. If not, we'll certainly communicate to you via email, or it'll be on our website. So thank you again very much from the bottom of my heart. And now I'm going to turn it over to Elaine, who's going to come in and show you some of her tricks.
Thank you, Marlene. Hi, everybody out there. We're going to get started right away, okay? So, Marlene mentioned we're working with sandwich. The beauty of sandwich scarves is that they are really light. You can see how they're kind of airy, and they're also double-faced. So as intense in coloration on one side as they are on the other. Now I'm going to use my scarf today as the matchmaker, the connector that brings together the different prints, because if you know sandwich and high holler, if you know our sandwich lines, it's out of the Netherlands, it's a European line, works very well on petite shapes and on taller frames as well. So I'm going to take this first trick. Oh, and I should mention that most of the scarves today are a rectangle or oblong shape, okay? So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do a sliding knot. Maybe more of a classic kind of tie, but I really quite like this for a few different reasons. So you just take one edge, one side, and you create a soft loop. Okay, and today we're working with the price tags just because we didn't want to, remove them. So as you see, I have my loop here. Then I'm going to take my other edge and I'm just going to run it through. I don't know if you can see that well, coming up a little closer just to show you, okay? And it can slide up or down. So what I do like about this is that I've taken the little crop cardigan from Sandwich, and you can see all the different prints, textures, colorations here, and I've added extra length, okay? So I've got another trick to show you with this scarf. The colors are really truly beautiful, and Lisa's going to show you more tricks on the same print, okay? So now I'd like to ensure that my edges are squared off like this. Okay, and I'm folding it again. I'm folding it in two. Now I'm going to twist it. Twist it, twist, 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 a little more twist, twist and shake. Okay, so I'm basically creating like a necklace. Then I have my two edges here out like a little flower, and I'm just running them through. Et voila. Now, what I would like to do now to style up the cardigan is to do up the first button. And it's almost like a little jabot that is created here. Okay, working without a mirror. I'm told it's cute. What do you think? Okay, one last look here, and this is called the pretzel. Do you know the pretzel? Okay, so the pretzel, the basic European. Okay, you've got your two edges here. You twist your loop. Okay, and that is the secret to the sauce. And then you just, again, take both sides, bring them through. And another great way to wear your scarf. Off I go, on to the next.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, everybody.
Lisa.
Hi, guys. So I'm here to talk about a couple tricks, but first I wanted to point out that sometimes, and this is the case with sandwich, sometimes you see patterns or styles that you can't quite, maybe won't work for you, okay, but you love them. So this is an example for me. This top is difficult for me to wear. However, I wanted to show you that, if I just tweak it like that on the angle, it makes it much more flattering to my figure. And also, I wanted to give you the tip of wearing a colored boot, the same color as your pant, to elongate the leg, okay? So those are a few of my tricks. Now this top, I wanted to show you a trick that I actually learned from Marlene Shepherd 30 years ago, where she used to push her little chickadees out there to grow, and I was doing scarf tying demonstrations in front of big crowds at a shopping center where we had a store. So this kind of brought back memories. So today I'm going to show you how to work with a bordered scarf, because bordered scarves are actually really, really versatile. So simply fold it in half, fold it to the point, and look at the beautiful design you have. And you can literally just put that over you, pull down the ends, and that gives you a beautiful, simple kind of
classic
scarf.
drape.
Classic drape, absolutely. Now, because I'm a little bit more busty, sometimes I may want to just tie it off and open up the neck, and that lets me wear this little round neck a little bit easier. Okay, so let's see how to wear this scarf with a sweater. So I'm going to just go off camera for a second. This is a lot harder than it looks. Kudos to Elaine. Okay. So here I'm going to put on the sandwich cardigan, which is part of the collection, and sandwich is really all about coordinating colors. So again, this is a classic piece, really simple to wear. So what do you do with a long cardigan like that? Really easy to wear for most people, but if you want to use a scarf, I'm just going to simply take it at the corner on a diagonal. I'm going to squish it down, and that makes it a little bit less bulky. I'm going to put it around my neck, and I learned this from Catherine Thompson. I hope you're out there, Kat, watching us. Just take it at two different lengths, and it makes it really interesting. Now to finish off this, you can also just turn it like this and throw it over your neck, and voila, you're instantly stylish. Now, Stephanie.
Hello, everyone. I'm ready for the weather outside in my, I'll use this later, in my sandwich jacket. And it's reversible, so I'll show you that in a second, but I just wanted to show you what the difference rolling up the cuff can make. So here, it's a nice jacket, great color, but just by rolling up the cuff a little bit, it adds visual interest and doesn't make me look like I'm wearing my, my mom or my mom's, playing dress up, wearing my mom's clothes when I was little. So just kind of the proportion is much better. So here is the jacket reversed. So I'll just show you quick. I won't put it back on, but just so you can see the different coloration and how it's bordered in the sky blue. Okay, so I'll put that down here. Okay, so what I've done with my scarf just coming on here is sort of the classic loop. I think it's called the European loop, I think it is. So that's basically what you see everybody wearing all the time. And I know men tend to wear it as well because they don't want to get too fancy with their scarves. So I have my scarf as Elaine mentioned, it's colored on both sides, so there's no right way or wrong way. Yes, Elaine?
Just want to say
Yeah.
that Anne and Kate
Yeah.
have joined us from Sandwich.
Oh, great. Hi, Ann and
Yeah.
Kate. They're our sandwich reps, so they're coming in to make sure we do their brand justice. Hopefully
Pressure.
you like what we're saying. Okay, so the European loop. So you take your scarf, work with it a little bit. Don't be afraid to kind of warm up your scarf a little bit. It gets rid of some of the bulk and makes it just a little bit more malleable, a little bit easier to work with. So here I have it in half. I'm going to wrap it around my neck like this and simply just pull my edges through. And that's it. So it fills in any kind of neckline. So this is great for jackets. Like I said, you notice a lot of men are wearing it this way with their jackets, and it just keeps your neck warm. The other way that I like to wear my scarves is kind of the classic, just your classic one loop. So you take your edges, so take one of your long edges, again, warm it up a little bit, wrap it around once, and now you can leave it like this, which is fine, and a lot of people like to leave it open. Just open up the neckline a little bit, unless you have a long neck, and then you could certainly wear it up a little bit higher. But what I like to do is I like to tie my edges, so I always kind of take the end, no rhyme or reason or special way, just kind of tie them together and make them off to the side, so a little bit of skew. So without a mirror, how does it look, Lisa?
Awesome.
Awesome, okay.
Love it.
And the other way, which is kind of interesting, and I remember doing this one Christmas because I had both a red and a green scarf. So if you have two scarves in complementary color tones or complementary patterns, you can actually wear them together. So I have my striped scarf, and I have this beautiful bordered scarf from Sandwich again, in the blue and the yellow and the sky blue. So you take them, you put your ends together. Sorry, it's gonna take just a moment. Here we go. Here we go. So as you can see, I now have this one on one side, and I have the striped on the other. And then same trick, you take your ends, play with it a little bit to make it a little bit more malleable. And then however you want to tie it, but how I like to do it is again just your classic one loop, and then you can play with it and you can decide which colors you want to show. So maybe you want to show a little bit more of the navy on top, or maybe you like to show a little bit more of the striped blue. And hopefully that looks nice, because again, I'm doing it without a mirror. Yes, Marlene?
Phyllis, Darling wants to know about the jeans.
Oh, the jeans. Okay, so these jeans are from Sandwich, of course. I'm in the 42. Just a note about sizing for Sandwich. It's a little bit of a smaller make, so usually we go up a size, but always refer to the sizing chart online just to make sure that it's going to be the right fit for you. So in these jeans, I'm wearing the 42, which is about the equivalent of a 12, give or take a little bit. So again, refer to the size chart. It's a high rise here. It has a button and fly, and it just has the drawstring as kind of an added bonus. It is a functional drawstring though, so I'm sure somebody could have a lot of fun with that. And then it is high in the back as well, so a nice rise. And it's a jogger, and I will say about the hem on these pants, hopefully this doesn't look too weird when I bend over, but I'm just going to show you the hem on the pants. So the way that they came was, so you can wear them all the way down, just a full straight leg, however you prefer. They came rolled twice, I believe, just like that. The way that I like to cuff my looser leg jeans is almost like a jogger. So I kind of roll them up haphazardly, no way kind of squishing, and so I'll show you. So I roll them up a little bit skinny, so not a huge cuff. And then I just continue rolling and pushing and tugging, and you get kind of a look like that. And that's how I do my cuff. So, am I welcoming back Elaine?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Do you have
fabulous.
fans?
Yeah, wow. So I just wanted to show you some of the pieces of Sandwich again that I think are really, really lovely. So there is this striped shirt. What I like about this one is that it does have stretch, simple neckline, and again it goes to that indigo kind of dressy jean that Sandwich does so well. And I've taken, yes?
Mary Burnett wants to know if the jeans are stretchy.
Yes.
Yes.
3% elastane.
Yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are.
These
The
ones less so.
The jeans are as well, right?
Yes, not as stretchy. I don't know if you can hear me, Mary, but the jeans I was wearing, they do have some stretch to them. I'll come back. The jeans do have some stretch, but they're not as stretchy as other jeans because I think they're supposed to hold their shape. They're almost like those mom jeans that you're seeing around lately with a higher rise and just a little bit stiffer fabric. Although still some stretch for sure, just not as stretchy as the other jeans.
Oh, they look great. Okay, so getting back to this story. So as you can tell, all of us are wearing coordinating pieces that you can also make into a capsule collection, right? Which is really kind of nice. So again, I'm going to work stripe on stripe here. Would you dare? I guess is our question. And so you can just, because of the shape of this is, as Stephanie mentioned, are the biggest shape of them. And again, if you want to wear it just like a shawl, okay, what you want to do is always fold it inside and just place it against your shoulders. And this is where you want to be a little taut with it. You want it to be taut, and then you just bring it down, okay? And then that's your look. And then again, take it from here. And Lisa did something very similar to this. So just make sure one edge is quite long, the other is short. Bring up the longer edge, give it a soft twist, and bring it over the neckline like this. So as you can see from the side, you're not adding a lot of bulk. It kind of calms it down, places it closer to your breastbone, and voila. So we've shown you some tricks. We hope that you've enjoyed them. And really enjoy these soft colors too. Maybe it's just something we need to stay cozy, comfy today. And I guess that I will wrap it up, close it up. So hopefully we'll see you for more of these Facebook Lives, and hope you enjoyed.